Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing great, what about you? Well, you can see that I started this video pretty differently, the title is pretty differently. The only thing that's playing on the screen are video replays of me playing Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we gotta talk. I wanna talk with you guys about the future of the channel. This video is completely unscripted. I have the topics in my head. I'm going just to blab about them, and please, if you want to know the future of the channel and whatnot, please stay with me. Before I go to specifics of the future of the channel, I need to talk about two things. One is related to the channel directly, the other is related to my life, but of course it ends up leaking to the channel and the output and whatnot. The first is that you saw that I did some E3 videos, I did a series of 5 videos about the older E3, revisiting Nintendo's E3s. Then I did a podcast type of video on what I was expecting to see and wanting to see on the Nintendo Direct. And then I did 5 first impressions videos, which I got the trailers shown at E3 or right before E3 and did my impressions on them. And I'm going to be pretty blunt right now, is that I was pretty disappointed and saddened by the return I had with them, as in they didn't get any views. The only video that got a bit more views was the Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair one. And especially because, the reviews Nintendo's E3 videos, I was editing them for a month. You see, I was editing them ever since the beginning of May, and I thought they would get some more attention than usual. I'm not expecting like huge numbers because my channel isn't big. It's a small channel, but it barely got anything. One or two of them got less than 10 views, and I spent a lot of time doing them, and that is going to link to my next point. The second point, which is in my life in May as well, is something really good to me, and of course, but for the channel it changes a lot, which is I got a job. Fresh out of college, I got a job, a really good job. I won't get much in specifics, but I also edited videos for that job, and it's a cool thing. But, at the end of the day, it is a job. It's not that near from my house. It's at least 15 to 20 minutes at the road to go. And to come back to my house, it can be 30 minutes sometimes because of traffic. But what I'm trying to say is that, when I started doing this job, I had to also edit the videos for YouTube. And it took a toll on me. I couldn't sleep that well. I ended up sleeping very little. There was during the week prior to E3 and E3 week, I slept very little. I had to stay over the night editing, and then I would just get tired and stop, and then I would try forcing myself, but my computer wasn't helping, and everything wasn't going well. It was very cumbersome to edit those videos. I am very happy with the final result, the video itself, but truth be told, it took a toll on me and even on my health. And the thing is, and on top of this job, I also have some freelance work I'm doing often on Saturdays, and I also have drama classes on Saturday morning, dance classes on Monday night. I am also planning to start in the next semester doing class training for musical theater. So basically what I'm trying to say as well is that on top of my work, on top of the freelance work I'm doing, I'm also focusing myself in getting my artistic development going. Because you know that I have an artistic vein going through me even on my channel. I release original music. I made video game covers of famous video game songs, and if you know me, you know I want to be and work with art, and I think that this is a point that I had to make choices, and you know, be happier with what I'm doing with the channel, because at the end of the day, I was treating the channel as a job, and I treat the channel as a job. I mean, the videos I did for free, even though I had fun making them, it's the same thing as my job. I like going there, I like doing the job and stuff, but it's a job. Same with YouTube. I love video games, I love making stuff, but it is a job. I had to, just like with my regular job and my freelance work, I had to cut my free time to work on those videos where I was dreading to play Team Sonic Racing in May and June. I had to not play Team Sonic Racing to edit those videos. Or I was dreading to play something or make anything else or make music or make other stuff, but no, the focus had to be the free videos. So, you know, that was something that also hit me pretty bad. So I started to think how I had to change this, and seeing how the return I had with the free videos were pretty lower than expected. And doing some pretty major changes in my channel, which is basically like the foremost that I'm going to focus my channel on my music. Which, of course, video game music is still going to be like the big thing in my channel. The covers will still happen, my original music will still happen, but I'm also making remixes, instrumental remixes of video game music. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I had no clue on how to approach this. Should I release an album, a bunch of separate remixes? I have set on making separate remixes for now, just to try it out and everything, and I have one of them almost ready, but I wanted to put this video out, this one right here, before going to making music and releasing making music before making music, releasing the remixes. So it's coming next week. And I have other remixes lined up, other ideas. If you guys have any ideas, please hit me up. I am going to be making a lot of remixes from now, because even though, okay, it's still a job, I still have to sit down, cut my free time of making other stuff, such as playing video games and whatnot, to make them. But I love making music, and making music is absolutely fun to me. It is a pastime as much as a job to me. I take it seriously as a job, but I also can make it it's still something that, I mean, not that editing the videos wasn't fun, but it is fun in a way that it doesn't feel like a job, even if it is. And I can pace myself better, take my time and everything else. So that's the first thing. This channel is becoming a music channel, let's say. I plan on making covers both of video game music and of popular music, let's say, but the focus will always be on video games and my original music. I want to make popular music covers as well, because this channel is becoming a music channel, let's say, and I do like popular music, and I always wanted to bring it to this channel. And I think that's going to be the main focus of the channel right now. Also, another pretty important thing is that I am dropping the Mr. Ridley brand, let's say. I am going simply with my name, Pedro Anderson. For the course of next week, I am changing my channel's link, URL, the visuals, everything to my name, Pedro Anderson. The reason to this is that I think, like, as much as I love the Mr. Ridley username, it is still a username I'm going to be using on online Smash Brothers matches or something. It is a username that means a lot to me, because if you didn't know, Mr. Ridley indeed comes from Ridley. It is how many people called the other iteration of Ridley. They call him Ridley. And I made it back in the height of Smash 4 speculation on support of Ridley. And then 2018, as you all know, Ridley was announced to be playable in Ultimate finally. And I originally wanted to keep the username because, like, it was the conclusion of everything, but it was something I wanted to take from that time. But I feel the username has had its natural run. Plus, for the artistic development reasons, I want to put my name on the forefront, so I don't want to have any username or anything else over it, which is even why I was always saying on my videos, so hello players, this is Pedro Anderson, aka Mr. Ridley. So what I'm trying to say is that now Mr. Ridley will be dropped from the channel, and even I have a new Twitter which is related to that on my description. You can follow it. That also dropped the Mr. Ridley name. I mean, it is still a name I am going to fondly remember. I will still reference it sometimes and stuff. And if you see someone call Mr. Ridley on Smash Bros. Ultimate, it may be me. But I'm also doing this change because my channel is a professional window for me, let's say. So I want to present it with my name now. So that's basically it. The channel is going to be changed that way, mostly to music. And what about some other stuff I announced on that Mr. Ridley Direct I made, which were like Rewind the Classic, Play On. The Rewind the Classic was a series where I reviewed older games. Play On was a series that I reviewed where I talked about video game soundtracks, and the Machinimas. The Machinimas, I am planning stuff to do with them because they are also art and I like doing them, but they're going to be like longer projects that would take a long time to make, so it's not like something that will pop up every so often. Just like I did one thing with the Wrath of Meta Ridley, and I will do other thing. It's going to, they are smaller, not small, they're actually larger projects. Yeah. About Rewind the Classic, I announced it on Twitter that I had indefinitely delayed it to rethink it, and I rethinked it, and it's still on the drawing board, but it became something different. Way different than, and again, it's going to be much more punctual videos, not like weekly or monthly or whatever. Let's see. Same with Play On. I'm not sure it's going to be a podcast anymore as well, but it's on the drawing board. Someday will come out. For now, Hulk's History, I think I'm going to stop doing them because I did such a major deal of the last Hulk's History I was going to make. I made with of Mario Kart 8. With again, we're having no return. It can be helped. It's something that really demotivates you. That there's no way to cut it. It demotivates you. I'd rather be doing music if it's like if I am going to have the same number of views in my music and my regular videos, I'd rather do music. That's the whole point of everything. And about stuff, stuff such as Hulk's History isn't dead per se, but it also became like it's going to be longer projects that are going to be taking a long time to make. They're going to be like way bigger videos that are going to drop at once. And like it's not going to be something with a routine like regular YouTube videos. Like imagine if a Hulk's History became a feature film about a specific Hulk that has a lot on it. That's the idea. Not saying this is going to happen, but like I'm going to be editing really long videos over the course of months with a very well planned out script with a lot of research gone, but something way more paced out than just I gotta make a video for next weekend. Da 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 da. You get my point. So like it's going to be a window for I want to make this a more professional window, but still focusing on video games. I also talked about on Twitter on how I wanted to make. I'll talk about more about pop music in this channel. I have a series planned, but again, drawing board will come someday. It won't be something like punctual with like videos every 2 weeks or videos every week, which was what I was trying to do with Rewind the Classic and Play On and the other things in my channel. That's not going to happen anymore. So I think that's it for now. I mean, I've been thinking if there's anything else, but like basically my channel is going to be more focused on music, video game remixes. I have lots of ideas, but this is a major change in my channel. I want to talk with you guys, and if you don't like this change, I understand, but this is something important to me. I hope you guys stay with me. If you don't, I will understand why, but this is something I've been really wanting to do for a long time, and thank you so much for understanding and patience, and I'm sorry if I didn't meet your expectations, like if you liked me being the Hulk's History guy, but that's how things are going now. I mean, especially You know, I got a job. I was expecting to get a job this soon, and my life has completely turned upside down in a good way, but still. I had to rethink what I was doing the channel, so I think this is the best course of action. And for the future and for artistic reasons. So I guess that's it. Please tell me in the comments what you think and if you have any suggestions. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next game, or the next remix, or the next song. And bye bye.